Hi, my name is Yongchang. I'm a first year doing Sociology with some modules in economics. The rooms in St. John's, they're quite nice. A lot of them are quite big. I think the room that I have now is bigger than my room in my house in Singapore. The cleaners are also very nice. They will come in once a week to tidy your room, clean, vacuum your floors. So I think it's great. Yeah, the accommodation is great. The college bar is quite small. It's quite cramped, to be honest. But because it's so small, when you sit on one side of the room, you can see the person sitting on the other side, and it's quite nice because you can, just kind of talk to them, say hi, even though you are technically on the opposite sides of the room. So it's quite a close. It's got a very community feel. The college drink is the tripod. We also have this drink called the ginception, where it's basically a pitcher full of gin. They put 2 plastic cups in it, and they balance 2 more shot glasses in it, and it's all gin and tonic. And the challenge is to kind of down the whole thing at one go. So that's, the college drink. So we have the JCR room, which is the junior common room. It's basically just a place for us to hang out. It's got like a pool table, table football, it's got a bunch of sofas, books there. So that's one thing. We've also got a college library. Not every college has a library. St. John's has quite a big library, but like half of the place is all theology books. But as far as your study materials go, there is enough. We have 2 music rooms as well, and a small gym that you can use. I think the one place you have to see in St. John's, if you're not in St. John's, is our amphitheatre. We've basically dug out the side of the hill and turned it into kind of a staging area. I think it's quite amazing. I think the most interesting thing is that we are one of the 2 independent colleges in the university, which means we get to kind of decide how we run things. An example of this is we have our own caterers that are different from the rest of the colleges. The cleaners that clean the room, they're also different from the rest of the colleges. And we are technically not affiliated with the students' union. So it's nice to kind of just have that bit of independence, even though practically it's not much of a difference. But it's one interesting fact. The other interesting thing is, I'm going to talk about college rivalries. There's the college next door, St. Chad's. We have a fierce rivalry with them because they're the other independent college, and we have, it's quite a strong rivalry. We have this event called John's Chad's Day, where it's a sports competition between our 2 colleges, and St. John's has won I think it's 7 years in a row. So I think it's quite a rivalry. The last thing that I think is interesting is St. John's College is the only college that trains like Anglican vicars and ministers. So half of the college is like Cranmer Hall, the other half is John's Hall. So John's Hall is where like the undergrads, postgrads are, and you've got Cranmer Hall that they train Anglican ministers and vicars, and this is why we are also linked with the Church of England.
Okay, cool. What is your college mascot?
College mascot is this alligator called Olaf II, because Olaf I, St. Chad's College stole it, put it on a boat on the river and set fire to it. That's the rumor. So that's why our current mascot is Olaf II. Outside of my studies, in terms of extracurricular activities, I am an editor in the school newspaper, so that keeps me quite busy. But I also am part of the college music society, so I play the violin, I play for some college concerts and just smaller scale things, which is I think a great feature of Durham, because you have university societies which are larger scale, and you have the college, which is smaller scale. If you're not quite so good at it, it's a place where you kind of just enjoy doing what you do, because there's a whole bunch of college societies. It's the best college, and the people are awesome. You'll definitely enjoy yourself. Albert Riverside is 5 10 minutes max if you walk really slowly. Science site is 15 minutes, about 15 minutes. 5 adjectives. Friendly, homely, edgy, fun, inclusive. Favorite restaurant, notwithstanding the price, is Zen because it's a nice Thai restaurant. But if you want something cheaper, there's this place called Nadon Thai. It's also good. Yeah. Favorite place in Durham? College. Now, I mean, no. If you kind of walk along the riverside, it can be quite nice in the day or in the evening when the sun sets. It's a very nice place to go there and just chill with your friends, or just go alone for a walk if you're stressed.
Okay.
I think it would be Chinese New Year, because I suppose for me, and I guess for you, it will be your first Chinese New Year away from home. So it's kind of nice to, have your Chinese New Year goodies to celebrate with friends who celebrate Chinese New Year. So yeah, I thought that was nice. In St. John's, I think we're the only college with free formals, so I quite like our formals. You dress up and you feel fancy, and you just have a great meal with friends. They're worth going for. So there is this compulsory module called Conceptualizing Society, and it's basically just about social theory, and I just find the theory to be quite interesting. With friends, with the friends you make in college, because I think the friends you make here will last a lifetime. They're the best friends you'll ever make. I think the best way to spend any evening is with friends doing anything, honestly, because the people are amazing.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much for your time, Yongchang.
Thank you. This is St. John's College Chapel. It's about the same age as the Durham Cathedral, one of the oldest buildings, I think, and it's part of St. John's College. And that's the college music room. You can see if you kind of zoom in, it says music room, that sign. Yeah. Lots of corridors. If there are any freshers coming, you will almost definitely get lost in the first week. Because there are places like, let me show you this. I've seen drunk people fall down here so many times. It's not even funny. It's one of the kitchens in college.
The room is a pretty nice size.
So these are some of the rooms you can rent for events. Tristram room, the Vasey room. It's just sometimes before formals we have drinks receptions in these rooms. This is another one of the rooms you can use for studying or anything actually. So I'm gonna bring you across the college, then we'll go outside and I'll show you the outside. Best food of all the colleges. Just follow me. foremost in this building is called Leach Hall. So this would be my room. This is one of the smallest rooms in college. Most of the rooms are a lot bigger.